I am Steny Wangchuk. I'm from Ladakh, born and brought up partially in Leh. I'm into tourism. I love adventure, so I have an adventure company. I'm blessed that God has chosen me to come up with this beautiful project where we look after this poor animal. 5 years back, one of my clients who was from South Africa, she is a photojournalist and also a cartoonist. Her name is Joanne Lapson. She asked me one day, Steny, tell me why there are so many stray donkeys on the street. Then I told her the story behind that. It's very sad that today machines have taken over their job and donkeys are no longer required by the human beings. So that's why they simply shoo them away. And all these donkeys are actually not as stray donkeys. They are always been looked after partially by their owners. Most of the time they are on the street. So Joanna said, Steny, that's very sad. Shall we do something together? I said, yeah, why not? So that's how we started this sanctuary with Joanne. Today we have an amazing team. We look after the needy donkeys who are either very old, who are bitten by the dogs, hidden by the vehicles, or those who are ill. So we try to bring them here, look after them, give them the right appropriate food, because on the street they eat all the junks. All these donkeys which you see on the street, you will find them very healthy. Actually, it is not. 99% of the donkeys on the street have colic problem because they eat all the junk. This is the story of the sanctuary. I remember during my childhood, my grandmother house, we had 2 donkeys, and I remember having a ride on it, and those donkeys were kept with due respect at home. They were given the right food, right atmosphere. And those days donkeys had a great value, and donkeys used to transport most of the thing. I think today it is not required by the fellow human beings, so they are abandoned. If I'm not wrong, in last say around 10 years, yeah, with the sudden development because of tourism and exposure to the developed country and exposure to the things which have been discovered by the scientists, that people are spoiled today. I'm sure 10 years back donkeys were not stray like this. They have been really looked after by their masters.
And have you talked with the master and they explain to you, they feel ashamed or they don't care?
This is a nice question, because I try to interact with a couple of families. Why do you shoo them away? Don't you realize that they eat junk and it's not good for their health? Actually, most of them are ignorant. They do not know what they are doing. But they definitely know that by shooing them away, that a dog can attack or eat them. I think it's out of ignorance. This is we're gonna do a storage of this is food for them. It's called alfalfa. Very nutritious, and the donkeys, they love to eat this particular grass. So we're going to store the food here for the winter stocking. This is again a store, munchies, where we keep alfalfa again. So you can see, it's stacked.
Very well. Alfalfa is from Leh,
From Leh, around
this
Leh.
area.
Yeah.
They cultivate here.
Yes. And we have these 3 rooms where we keep them in the night. We are right now in a position of keeping only on an average 20-25 donkeys. We cannot keep more than 20 because the fund is generated by myself and my partner Join. So, but we have in our plan to bring more donkeys here so that we generate funds from outside.
See, one of the ideas will be to
Yeah.
to let know about the sanctuary and to make more
More awareness. Yeah.
And here I say you put some
prayer flags.
It's important maybe to say something because
these
the
are
people
prayer
don't know.
flags which brings peace, harmony in your life or everybody's life. And this plays a great role in every Buddhist. We you have to rub over your forehead and then put it on height where the message is flown away by the wind to the heaven. So that's why it's called prayer flag.
Very good. And here we have the workshop you tell me.
We recently we had a amazing workshop with the children of Ladakh. We got around 50 kids from London School. We brought them here. We gave them paint and brush, and you can see the outcome, how beautifully they have created. It becomes so really colorful. There is a life in this sanctuary now. The children have come themselves and they spend a day here, and I'm feeling very good about it.
Yeah. Yeah. When did you do that?
Just a week ago.
A week ago.
Yes.
New way of worshipping donkey. But love is kind of worship.
Yeah, it is.
In
It is
that way.
worship.
In
It
that
is
way.
worship.
In
Love
that
is
way.
worship.
Is that way?
So you giving yourself, with a true intention. It's love. That is worship.
In that sense, you
Yeah.
know. So the donkey we see inside, after they can be free, they don't stay.
Yeah,
all
they
the
can
time.
come in and out whenever they want.
When they want. So this water is coming from the water supply of
No, this is a natural stream.
natural
It's a
stream.
Natural stream from a glacier.
From a glacier.
Yes.
So it's very
It's clean and
very clean.
it's very nice. Yeah.
He has his name. A kid does that?
Yeah. No, I don't think this is good.
What you learn with the donkey? What you learn of the donkey?
See, one thing which I learned here is patience. The donkeys are very patient animals. And also they are very stubborn. Which is actually a good quality. Even a human being, when you have a cause, like for instance, Stanny has a cause for this sanctuary. So if he is stubborn to make it work, he will make it work. No one can stop him. So that kind of attitude, if an animal has, which is very good. And also they are very polite, they will not harm you, and they are like friendly, they play with each other like any other animal. So that is good.
But before going in India, do you have a lot of relation with donkey?
No, not a lot.
Ah.
In,
country, no.
in France, a little bit.
You speak French?
Yeah, I'm
On
French.
peut peut-être continuer l'interview en français, puis après on se continuera en anglais. Donc, très
If
bien.
you want. Oui, quand j'ai voyagé dans les Pyrénées avec un âne, avec des ânes pour porter mes affaires. C'était la seule relation que j'ai eue avec des ânes en France. Voilà, faire du trekking avec eux dans les montagnes.
Donc toujours pour porter des fardeaux.
Moi, c'était pour
souvent,
porter mon
ouais.
fardeau, ouais.
Souvent
Pour
les
porter
voies
mon
équipées.
eau et ma bouffe, ouais.
Ouais.
C'est ça.
Moi, pas trop en France, des ânes, à part dans quelques fermes, juste en voir.
Mais pas trop.
Non, pas trop, non.
Ouais.
Il y a qui sait que,
Ouais, c'est intéressant.
que
oui.
tu peux...
Yeah. Então, ouviu? E a septembre yeah, Rama Soria Zuri Soria Mana Patana Soria Mana Soria Mana